Hey guys, welcome back. In a minute, I've been trying to shoot this video forever, and I feel like I had to basically come to TikTok to try to get it right because every other app is just, I don't know. And it's basically like I've wasted an hour just trying to make a voiceover for a 17-minute video. But it's whatever, I'm getting ready for my Jamaican trip. I'm going to see my family. My grandmother turns 100. I'm super excited. I can't wait to show you guys these amazing photos. This is me flicking it up in my Adidas Ivy Park and my pre-loved leopard Sambas. I love Adidas. I feel like sponsor me. This little Lego mural in the airport. Me taking pictures of my Levi's. Sold something really exclusive. I think I mentioned it before, and I'm getting ready to take off. And I just shine the holy light from my nails into the sky to let us get home. So, I just touched down in Norman Manley, Jamaica. And I had to stop at the coconut shop. The rompin' shop. But hold up. What happened? Literally. I had to do how it was going versus, how it started. I had to do another how it started versus how it's going video. I was at this villa and I had to dip out. It just wasn't everything that I thought Jamaica was going to be. I had to chirp, hit my sister up. She was 20 minutes away at the Grand Principia. And this was a beautiful, beautiful resort. I mean, the pictures was phenomenal, but all in all, I still can't believe the experience I had over there. That's another topic for another day. They had roaches, and it's just it's beautiful, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, And this is after I took all of this and found that out. I was starving and I couldn't find any food. And I went down there into the kitchen, and then I went to go wash my hands. I was looking at the food because it was suspect, because I don't just eat buffet style food anyways. But I went over there, went into the bathroom, and it was 5 of them motherfuckers walking around right here, Round Island in there. So I was just exhausted, hungry, and tired. I feel like the trip was a lot. It was a lot of beauty, and being with family was an amazing part. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer because I did have a good time. But I would say 6.5. And this is the room before I knew any of this stuff. And literally you cannot change because there was no places available. So I had to stay there for, a day and a half. This was a cute little setup. I was by myself. I didn't want to share a room because it was going to be $400 to share a room with someone. So I was might as well get my own room for $500 for 2 nights. But it was basically a night and a half. I had a little balcony where I could chill, get right, get in, get my mind set. And I was chilling, They had a cute little bed with a canopy. But, it was time for me to go to bed. And the next day, flicking it up. I was a little pissed because I was hungry. In my pre-loved Adidas, I just decided to bring one pair of shoes. And that's what I'm rocking the whole time. I am a sneakerhead, but also I'm a collector that just wants to look at them, sniff them, and everything like that. Yeah, I'm that person. But as well, I don't want to be around my family with a whole bunch of sneakers making them feel oh, I'm rich or whatever, or just showing off. I didn't want to give that vibe. This stuff is for money. This is for, my brand and everything that I want to create. And, eventually I'll be able to give back to the community more. But I felt like this was just a little getaway, and I'm just going to keep it real simple, pack real light. And, this is the beach area. I went to the beach. I went to the pool. Definitely appreciate the view. These islands are just amazing. I can't believe my family ran away from this place. But here I am flicking it up by the beach, looking Beyonce light. You know what I'm saying? Here I go. Flick, flick. Look at me. Check me out now. Yeah. Put me on a poster. Then they had a little area for the kids pool, everything like that, It was a cute little villa. You could get away. But like I said, I don't recommend staying here just because of what happened with me. And this is my 4th time trying to make this video. I feel like they trying to ban me from making the video. It's my homegirl Karen. She was in the big bathtub with everyone else. You know, I can't play like that, but she was having a great time, and I had to showcase that. So after I got back out from the beach, and this is my face because I had to eat at the French Restaurante de Cuisine, was terrible, and I wrote a review about it. You know, I just can't even get into this. Like, what is that? Salisbury steak and shrimp that's seen better days? Yeah, I didn't even eat this shit. Like, I can't believe y'all gave me this. Look at my face. Look at my face. In Jamaica, not even a steak on the bone. But the best part was the ice cream. That brown cake ain't even nothing to talk about. But I really liked the ice cream. That was the best memorable part of it. I just definitely wanted like 5 more. I should have got more ice cream down there, but I didn't. Then we went to like this celebration of life in the night. It was just running around. I was in town to town. This is my cousin Osha. She looks so cute. Then we had to get ready and leave the next morning. We literally had to go. It was just overwhelming. I was super hot. You know, I had to take a little chill break, find my inner self, strong woman. I had to push through. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm fighting the system. It's hot. You name it. But I'm here. I'm rolling with the punches in my pre-loved Adidas. You get what I'm saying? Looking like welcome to Jamrock in this bitch, you know? I was just loving it, having a good time with my sister and my family. We're on our way to this funeral, but I wasn't going to the funeral. My sister went to the funeral. I was just happy to like go and see people. Because like I haven't been here in 19 years, you know. This is on our way to St. Anne Bay. There was so many bays, you know. You just want to be home by the bay, you know. You want to, oh, when the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay. This is Brownstown. Me and my grandma used to come here and buy little credits for your phone and just talk to my mom in America when I came to visit. And here's me in Jamrock, you know, taking in the view, just looking at the country life. Like, yeah, I'm a city girl, but I'm a country girl at heart. No matter what, I still have both inside of me. You know, this is my roots. This is where my mom came from. Look at that red clay dirt. You fuck around, find out. That shit stains everything. You fall down in it, you mess up your shirt, it's over. You know, this is cute little outland. This is Chumbi's house. He was at market. He's like one of the people that had a shop in the area, a store per se. This is me and my sister looking all cute. And he was at shop again. I didn't get to see him. 20 years back in my mama and my grandmama's town. I had to take a flick in the dirty mirror, you know? My sister and her little sister, Chin. I love Chin. Chin is like the adult out of all of them. And that's Stacy, Chin, Sion. They're sisters. They all are so cute. They look alike. And then me. I feel like we all kind of look alike because that's Jamaica for you. It's small town family fun. You know, they're all dressed up in white in this red clay dirt. At this funeral, and a lot of their outfits was messed up by the time you blinked. I just stayed to the side, smoking, chilling, drinking, observing the view, checking out the coconut tree, the jackfruit tree. You know, I'm outside in nature, eating an apple, checking out the scenery, playing with the banana tree. You know, this is me. That's what I do. I'm an outside type of person, inside type of girl. This is my cousin Tommy. He's so handsome, his beautiful smile, and that was some random stranger. Welcome to Jamrock. And that, you know, that was the after setting of the funeral. That's Mr. X. He still got his spot. He's another retailer, and that was, you know, my grandmama's house up there. I had a little breakdown because it literally was just 5 minutes that I got to just take a breather. And there's me with my cousin and my brother. Face kind of swollen. I'm happy. But I was just running around. I didn't even get a chance to breathe. You could just see the exhaustion. I am super happy. Don't get me wrong. I love being in this place where my roots is from, you know. But it's like I don't know anyone. I don't know much. And it's like I'm just passing through. And that feels like hell, especially when you haven't been there in 19 years. Like, I didn't even get to see my grandmother pass her funeral. My grandfather, my uncle, 3 people have passed away I didn't even get to see in that 20 years time. So it just kind of breaks my heart. But I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm here with my brother and my cousin. We're out in the town just having a good time, and you could see how packed it is. People our age, just for like the 90s 2000 music, because literally, you know, everything is so different now. We're just jamming out, signaling the plane, you know how we do, you know how it go, and just having a good time, rocking out, being around family and, you know, friends. We don't know each other, but we all collectively here for the same thing, so we technically friends tonight. And then once again, we back on the road, back, just driving through the lands. I'm going to Portland now. You know, I mean, it's just amazing how many places I've been to. Runaway Bay, St. Anne's, Kingston, Portmore, Portland, like just running through these places, all these other bays, just burning up the road. This is amazing beauty. I mean, just inspired that song by Journey, I believe, because this is how it is. It's a bunch of bays. I mean, look at the beauty. I can't even believe I took these pictures, you know, on my way to my grandmama, 100
Sanitarian,
100 years old, Miss Maggie. And what a beautiful soul. Just lively, just amazing to make it to that age. I just feel real Jamaican right here, you know, in the light. Looking at my grandma, looking at everyone, I see kind of where I came from. You know, the smiles, the happiness is just amazing. She wants to take a picture. She still has her faculties, you know. She can go to the bathroom sometimes by herself, depends on what. That's one of my cousins or uncles. I think cousin. He has like blue eyes. He's so handsome. Look at me, just experiencing Jamaica, you know, for what it is. And I'm happy that I got these pictures, and hopefully they'll last forever, you know, on my YouTube account, on Google, whatever. I'm just so in love, you know, with the scenery. There's Karen, my little boo-boo. My brother helping setting up. He's just such a dad, you know. He jumps right in and helps everyone. I love that about him. There's my little Uncle John, and there's my grandmama. Look at her, you know, just rocking out, just vibing. And she could dance and stuff too. Like, you know, it's amazing. I have another part of the video. Look at her telling me to get up. And she was so happy that we were there. She was just grateful, thankful to be alive. And my cousin, and my brother and me again. And one of my cousins died, Dave. He didn't get to be there, but that was his brother before. And RIP to Dave. I wish he could have been there, you know. We would have had so much fun if he was there. That was a missing piece too. He was in Queens and he got killed, and it's still unsolved, and it just breaks my heart. But my granny did ask me to feed her, and I did, and I jumped right in. I mean, I just love the Cool Runnings vibe. And look at my papa. You know, we're all just vibing, and, you know, I seen him 2 years ago in Atlanta. We try to get together every so often because, you know, we all do live in separate areas. My little Uncle John. But I was so happy we did this family reunion. I mean, it really just made me feel good. But I still want to know more. I still want to see pictures of my grandfather. I don't even know what he looks like. But I had 3 apparently, because my grandmother outlived 3 husbands, and she was not playing. She was getting right back in there, right back on the pony. You know what I'm saying? And then me and my cousin Marsha, she's so cute. I feel like we really resemble. And then, you know, back on the road again, because that's how this trip was. We were just out and about, the moon smiling at us. And then we went to this cool, like, little spot. They had a dispensary. You know, I had to check it out, of course. They had a little dance area, food area. Oh, the chocolate, it was busting.
Slide
around my family, but it was good. And, you know, me back in nature, just loving it, just taking pictures, flicking it up, walking about the town, observing the beauty. You know, it rained every day, but that's the tropics for you. It's the beauty. That's what keeps it green. That's what keeps it lovable and amazing. And I just loved every moment. Those are one of the best snacks too. And I just had to take another day to be with my granny. You can see my face is swollen, just, you know, happy and hot and excited. And then, you know, I had to bring Biscuit in on this because she need to be lucky and grateful and thankful. And this is my grandmama getting it, because like I told you, she still got it. She ain't never lost it, you know? And it's amazing. She lived to 100. I mean, she's still living. Her brother lived to 100, and then her sister lived to 94, and another brother lived to 94. So there's longevity in those genes, and I'm grateful for that. It's just moments like this I'm just so thankful for. But once again, shout out to the little doggies. Love you guys. Hopefully someone takes better care of you. And you already know how it's going to be. Back on the road. Daddy with the no cap. Him and my brother, they're copy and paste. Literally the same person. And of course, what would this be without a sneaker post? Didn't get them. We'll get back to that another day because I got so much stuff to tell you guys. But this is me flicking it up in Jamaica, man. I was having an amazing, beautiful time. My cousin took us out to this great restaurant. Everything was just too spicy. The drinks were good, but I can't drink if I can't eat. You know, I feel like all the good cooks, I don't know if they ran away or what, but I didn't even taste nothing but spice. Nothing but spice. I had one good beef patty the last day. That was about it. I don't know. The food was like a 3 out of 10. Jamaica is a 10 out of 10. The resort was a 0. The food was a 3. But overall, I loved it, and I will be back because my family's here, and there's just things about community that you just can't swap and you just have to deal with no matter how hard it is. So I will relax. I'll chill out. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you like this video. Reply, chat. Yeah, some of my videos are all over the place because you think you record them right and then they get screwed up because of technology. But it's okay. I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep putting my foot forward and trying to make the best pictures possible. Talk to you later.